Shri Sai Ram. Hearty welcome to Sri Sathya Seva Gurukulam free online classes. Light, everywhere we see so many things because of light, correct? And how can you see all these things? Because of our eyes. Eyes are beautiful cameras created by God. Okay? So before you come to today's topic, let us just recall what you have seen in the previous class. Can you just recall what are the laws of reflection? Yes? Come on. The angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. Second law, the incident ray, the reflected ray, the normal at the point of incidence all lie on the same plane. They are called laws of reflection. By the way, where you get reflection? Reflection is seen in the case of mirrors. And these mirrors give a very interesting what are called as images. If two mirrors are inclined to each other, they give multiple images. Other day we have seen how the images are formed, correct? If the two mirrors are parallel, you can get thousands of images. If the mirrors are kept at right angles, you get 3 images. Is it not? So like that, get number of images depending on the inclination of two mirrors. And also one of the interesting application of these multiple images is what is called kaleidoscope. Scope means what? Seeing. With what we are seeing? Through our camera. How we are understanding or enjoying? Through our brain. So there is some connection between eye and the brain. Correct? So kaleidoscope is a device which produces multiple images. In the last class we have seen how it is prepared, correct? They should be kept inclined and there should be some pieces of bangles or any colored glass pieces, and if you just rotate, that gives what are called as multiple images. Also we discussed about dispersion, splitting of light into its constituent colors. Can you name the colors? How many colors you are getting? We are getting 7 colors. And what are they called? We shortly call it as Vibgyor. What is V? Violet. What is I? Indigo. B? Blue. G stand for green. What does Y represent? Yellow. O? Orange. Lastly, R for red. These are the different colors. So white light consists of these colors. So this splitting of these white light into these constituent colors, how do you do it? The splitting is done by the help of glass prism, triangle glazed glass prism, or sometimes you can use mirror also in a water container, correct? So this phenomenon is called dispersion. In nature, why do you see it? Yes, we see in the form of rainbow, correct? So this is a very interesting phenomenon which you have studied in the last class. Now coming to today's home assignments. First question, what is dispersion of light? Splitting of light into, light means here white light, constituent colors. Is known as dispersion. Name the colors of spectrum of light in order. Given example of spectrum in nature. The color of spectrum are violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. So these are the 7 colors. Rainbow is a natural spectrum of light. So we can see it, and we discussed also why it happens in rainy season only, why it is spherical in nature. Sometimes you see 2 rainbows, is it not? All this we have discussed. It is a natural spectrum. And what is the source of light there? Source of light is sun. And what is the prism there? Raindrops. When sun's rays fall on the raindrops with an inclined angle, it gets refracted into different colors, and that is what is called as spectrum or rainbow. Okay, these are the things we have seen already. Now one more question. Bujo stands at A. So here is A. Bujo is there just on the side of a plane mirror. This is a plane mirror. And this is how you represent a mirror. Why it is done like that? Because it is opaque. There will be usually mercury oxide put on the other side, red color, you might have seen it. So why does it made? That is just that the object is reflected. So can he see himself in the mirror? So first question is whether Bujo can see himself in the mirror. Second question, also can he see the image of objects situated at P, Q, R? They are different points. Mirror is here, and is it possible to see these objects inside the mirror? That is the question. And what is the answer? A plane mirror forms a vertical image is as far behind the mirror as the object is in front of it. See, suppose you are standing about 1 foot in front of the mirror, the image also is formed 1 foot inside the mirror. Are you following? So here also, so Bujo at A cannot see his image because the length of the mirror is too short. So here this this is away from the mirror, so he cannot see in the mirror. The image is not formed. And then, however, he can see the objects placed at P and Q. So from here he can see the image of P, he can see the image of Q because he is inclined, but not R, because R is away from the sight of the mirror, quite away from it. Therefore, he cannot get the image of R, but he can see the image of P and Q. You can try it. Seeing is believing. In science, when you do experiments, you have to do by action. Correct? So you can try it. He cannot see the image of R because it is outside the sight of this mirror. So that is the answer for that question. Now let us see today's topic. Very interesting topic which you and I, everyone is having. And it is there for birds also, animals also, correct? What is that? Eye. Now we are discussing about human eye. and its parts. Secondly, we study about the working of the eye. How does the eye works? And thirdly, about blind spot. Okay. Now all of you check your eyes, and some of you may be having spectacles. That also we are going to discuss in next period. Correct? Why the spectacles are given, what type of spectacles you should have, all those. Okay. So this is a beautiful eye. Actually our eye is like this. Eye is like this, but this is the inner cross section of the eye. Okay. You have to draw it. All of you must practice writing it. Okay. So these are the different parts of the eye, and it has got some layers. We will see one by one. Are you ready? Okay, practice drawing figure. Eye is an important and one of the most complex sensory organs that we humans are endowed with. What is the main function of the eye? To see. Correct? What is the organ in our body to see? Hear. Yes? Ears. What is the organ in our body to smell? Nose. Organ in our body to taste? Tongue. What is the organ in our body to touch? It is skin. Correct? So these are called sensory organs. And in this, eye is the most important. Very sensitive also. In medical terms, we call it as ophthalmology. Ophthalmology means a branch of science which deals with the vision, deals with the structure of the eye, working of the eye, etc. So it helps us in visualizing objects and also helps us in light perception, color, etc. So if you show some colors, now you can make out. This is green color. This is blue color. This is light red color or pink color, you can say. So all these colors also you can identify by the help of eye. Here when you say eye, there are two eyes. One is single eye. Another is what you see, EYE. Both are spelled as eye only. And this eye you are referring to physical eye. This is spiritual eye. Okay. So it is therefore important to understand its structure and its working, how it is, and see how nicely it is kept between the bones. So always be grateful to God for giving this sacred human birth, wherein all the parts are very, very important. Okay, because of the Shiva inside us, all the actions in the body is going up. Your hearing, touching, smelling, going, coming, everything is by the help of the Atma Shakti or the Lord Shiva who is inside heart. Okay, now let us see some details about this eye. The eye has many parts which work together to produce a clear vision. So working is to have a vision. So this is a beautiful eye, what you see, what all of us have. Can you tell me what is blue color and red color? They are called veins. And the blue color means the blood veins which carry impure blood. And red color represents pure blood. Okay, so there is a important part. Now coming to parts one by one. Sclera, this layer of the eye is called sclera. White part of the eye protects the eyeball. So all of us got two things we can see from outside. One is white part of the eye, another is black part of the eye. So this white part of the eye is called sclera. SCLERA. Come on, spell it. Come on, utter it loudly. Okay, you can hear me, but I cannot hear you. Okay, sclera, the white part. Okay, then we have another beautiful part called pupil, the black dot at the center of the eye. So the black dot here, all of us have black dot, and at the center of the eye, opening through which light enters the eye. So that is the entry point. Just as you have a gate for a big institution or even a house also, there will be a gate. First of all, whoever want to come inside should open the gate. Correct? So like that it acts like a gate. That is pupil. Pupil in dictionary, if you refer, it has got one more meaning. That is student. Here does not mean student, it means a black dot in the eye. Third and most important is called iris. Colored part of the eye which controls how much light should enter the eye by changing the size of the pupil. So it is the colored part. How much light should enter? For example, if you put torchlight into your eyes in the night time, suddenly you can't see anything. That light will be too much. Or laser beam, light is too much, you can't see. Only in a mild light you can see it. So this control is done by iris. And then you have cornea, a clear window at the front of the eye covers the iris and the pupil. So this part is called cornea. Just as in a camera, it is exactly like a camera. So this will be like the opening and closing of the camera, something like a cap. So that is called cornea. Look at the spelling: sclera, pupil, iris, cornea. Cornea is a window and it covers the eyes and the pupil. See what a beautiful arrangement is there. Even you might have seen these eyelids. Without our permission or without our notice, it closes and opens. Correct? Then you have a lens. This is a convex lens, double convex lens. You might have seen it. That is used for the concentrating sun rays into a point. Like that, here also one double convex lens is there, located behind the pupil. So here is pupil, behind that you have a lens, very important part. Acts like a camera lens by focusing light into retina at the back of the eye. In camera you might have seen, they will adjust. Sometimes they say go back, sometimes they say come front, look at here, all those directions they give, correct? That is just to adjust the lens so that the image is formed on the retina. This part is called retina, the innermost part, retina. It's nothing but a screen. To have the image on the screen, namely retina, this lens is very much needed. Okay? Then you have a very important part called retina, the innermost part. See here, this is called retina. That is light sensitive inner lining at the back of the eye. It is just like a screen to detect the light rays and convert them into electrical impulses. Whatever the object you see, that convert into electrical signals and it will be sent to the brain. A tiger is coming, the snake is coming, the boy is running. All these, they all images are formed in the retina. It acts like a screen. And you have in the retina, we have two type of important parts called cones and rods. Look at the spelling, CONES, and rods located at the retina. So they will be in the retina. What do they do? Cones help us to see colors, identify colors and details. Rods will help us to see in dim light and gives us the night vision. Night times the current flow goes off. But even if there is no light, you will make out, oh, my torch is there, my mobile is here, my bed is here. Even there is no light, you can make out. Who does it? That is detected by what is called as rods. Similarly, cones are identifying colors. These are the different parts of the, and one more important part is there, that is called blind spot. It is a spot. Why it is called blind spot? Because there is no image formed at that spot. So this part, see here, this is called optic nerve. Optic nerve is a nerve which connects to the brain. So this part is called blind spot at the junction of the optic nerve and retina. This is retina and this is optic nerve. This junction, this is called blind spot. Why it is called so? Light rays falling at this junction will not be perceived and hence no vision is possible at that spot. Here there is no vision possible. Anywhere here is okay, but here there is no vision possible. This place is called blind spot. Okay, and then let us do a small activity in connection with the blind spot. You can try it. So what you have to do? On a sheet of paper, a dot and cross is drawn. So this is a cross, this is a dot. You can try after this class yourself and then tell me how you fail. So draw a dot and a cross, and the distance will be about 6 centimeters apart. Okay. Then the sheet of paper is to be held at an arm's length. So 1 arm length. This paper consisting of 2 marks should be kept at a distance of 1 arm length. With your left eye closed, see the cross with your right eye. So close your left eye, see that cross, the right eye. That is one activity. Slowly move the paper closer towards you. So bring the paper closer and closer towards you with only one eye, that is right eye. Okay. At one particular point, the dot disappears. So that cross will go off. So the paper will be distance now. Bring it slowly near. At some point, it disappears. That point at which the image disappears is called, what is it called? Blind spot. So similarly, try with the, close the right eye and see in the left eye. So bring it nearer and nearer. At one point, it is not seen. So like that. So what do you conclude from this? The disappearance of the cross or the dot shows that there is a spot on this retina which cannot send messages to the brain when light falls on it. Okay, so this is what is called as blind spot. Why it is called blind? Because image is not formed. Dark place. Okay. And this spot is called, that spot is called blind spot. Okay. So now let us just recall the parts what you have seen now. One by one you must tell. What is it? A called. Count from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's called blind spot. Okay. What is that? B called? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's called sclera, the outermost part, the white part. What is that? C called? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's called cornea. This portion is called cornea. What is that? D called? Is a muscles called as iris. E, pupil. F, all of you know, is a lens, convex lens. G, retina. So once again you just go through the parts, try to understand their working also. And how does the eye work? Whatever object is seen in front of the eye, it will pass through this lens. Its image is formed on the retina. That image is sent through the nerve, optic nerve, to the brain, and the brain will give decision. This is a camera, this is a desk, this is a bench, this is Mr. X, Mr. Ajit, or Sister Geeta, like that we say. So that image, that will be, brought back, and you can understand, and you can make out with that. Okay, that is how it works. Okay. Now let us see some home assignment. First question: draw a neat diagram of human eye and label the parts. Second question: how many types of light sensitive cells are there in the eyes? What are their functions? Okay. Now let us see what Sadguru Sri Madhusudan Sai says. Uvacha means says. Satsanga or company of the good will lead us to attain divinity faster. What Shankaracharya said, Punarapi Jana Satsangatve Nissangatvam, Nissangatve Nirmohatvam, Nirmohatve Nischalatattvam, Nischalatattve Jivan Mukti. So Jivan Mukti can be got. First and foremost thing is we must have satsang. What is satsang means? What? Company of the good. Always try to be in a company of the good, who speak good, who think good, who read good, who write good, and all. Correct? So that is what Sadguru Sri Madhusudan Sai says. Come prepared with the home assignment. Thank you.